Assalamu alaikum, this is Parush again, and this is the 7th part of the tutorial called how to develop a maze game using ActionScript 3. This is 7th part. It's too long, I think, but you have to have patience to be learned something. Okay, so last time we created this game here. When I'm here on the last level, and when I touch the level complete and point shows, and it takes me to the game complete win. And today here we're gonna create a level complete win as we created this game over win. So I'll get rid of this text. I'll select the game over win and right click, and then I'll make a duplicate of it. Say click here, duplicate, and change the name. It should be game complete win. Game complete win, and I'll export it for ActionScript and type the package name fbd dot game complete win. Press OK, and here I have now game complete win, and double click, go inside. I'll change the text to congratulations, actually I'll take the text into other layer. This is good practice. Rename this layer BG, and this one text. Lock this BG, and now why did I paste? Sorry. Cut it and paste it on text frame, and lock the BG, and now I'll make the text smaller. Okay, now here I think it's okay, and here in this text I'll make it to a static text as well, and type here you have completed the FBD maze. I'll make the font smaller here. I think 40 would be better. Align it properly, and I think it is done. I'll change the text color of the below text. I'll use here white would be better for now, and that's it. And I think I should change this text because this text is not matching. Or did I forget to put a space here? You have completed the epitome. Okay, keep it right now as it is. I'll change it later on. When I'll give a finishing touch of this game, I'll change every text and color. Okay, now go back to main timeline, and here I'll also create a class for it, game complete win. So right click, edit class, and here pop up a class or open a class for me. I'll save it, save the same position where my other class has been saved. Save, and now I'll not add here, typing add event listener, add it to stage. I'll just copy this from other class, like this level complete win has a class and it is initially written. Okay, so I'll copy it, and go to game complete win class, select everything, and didn't I copy it, paste it, and then I'll change this name to game complete win, and here, and get rid of this speed here from now on, and this one too, and also this one. I think everything is okay. Save it, and I'll close it, and then I have saved a class of this game over win, and now I will also add this script here and change it to game over win. It's okay, I think. Check the spelling, the same spelling you have to give when you extend the class and when the function. Okay, I think it is okay. Save. And now I'll make another class for menu. So I can take any of this. Okay, so I'll take this game complete win and make another duplicate of it, and that will be game menu win. Export it for ActionScript and type the package name fpd.scripts.gamemenu win. Press OK, and then change here congratulations to fpd maze, and delete below text, and okay. For now I'll change later on when I add some button here. And now close this game over win, and I have to make game menu win a class. Okay, so edit class and copy everything from here and paste it, selecting everything, and change it to game menu win. Careful with the spelling, and it is done. Save it at the same location, and I think everything is done for now. So we have game complete win, game menu win, game over win, level complete win. Everything is set up here, and now we need to have buttons. But before that, we'd like to show you something. When I test and when I hit level complete 0.50, I want it to be not level complete, I want it to be stage complete. Okay, so I'll just type here stage complete, and that makes sense more than level complete. Okay, and let me test it again to see whether the level complete shows or not. It will be showing because it is static text, it doesn't matter, and it's showing stage complete. It's okay now. And now I'll create a button for this menu here, and for this game over win and level complete win is not necessary here, and game complete win. Okay, so here I'll take this rectangle primitive tool here. Selecting the rectangle primitive, I will change the stroke color to a little bit thicker. So I would like to have stroke size 3, and stroke color I will select here black, but fill color I will take here. This I will use yellow. I'll select red. Okay, I'll change later on. I'll drag and draw a rectangle like this, and now I need to make these edges, what do you say, carving. I don't need these edges. Okay, so by selecting this, I'll go down here, and here have option, rectangle option. I'll select this one, and then I'll change the left corner, the right corner, up, down, this corner. Okay, initially I'll see if I give 5 what happen. 5, and I think it is okay. It's okay. I think it is okay. Now this is a solid rectangle. I'll break it apart. I don't like this. Either you can break it or not. It depends on you, but I'll break it. So selecting it, break apart, and now it is just an object. Okay, so this is a button, and I'll change the size 150, width and height I want 35, and I think that would be ideal. Okay, and now I'll convert this button into a button symbol. So by selecting this, right click, convert to a symbol, and I'll name it button, and here I'll change the type to button, and I don't need it to export for ActionScript, and press OK. Now it is a button, and I'll double click and go inside. I will change this color to linear gradient. Most of the time I like linear gradient. If you do not like, you do not need to use it, but I like linear gradient. And then I'll change the position of gradient, and now this is my first frame. Okay, initially it will be shown when I test the movie, and now this is over. When I take my mouse, and it will take me here, this frame. So I will insert a keyframe and change the color. I'd like to change it to, this time change it to, what about, take the yellow, and this is the down. When I click, this will be appear, and here I will insert another keyframe, and I will change the color to this, and now I'll insert a layer. I rename this layer content, and insert a layer and rename it to text, and type a text here. Okay, I'll take the text, and this time not dynamic, it would be static, and I'll type play. Will this text match? We'll see about that later on. It matches, I think. and change the text color to be black. Okay, it's okay. I think play, and I can change text color here or here. I don't need it to change here. And now I want to give this button a blur effect. Okay, let me test it first. Okay, I'll insert, I'll selecting everything, I'll drag, and here I will cut this button and paste it here, and then here this would be my menu, so stop command, and here if I test, this is a button, mouse is over and click, and this animation is showing. And now I want, when I click or when I take my mouse here, it shows me blur effect outside. Okay, like white or some other color. So this is not necessary. If you do not want to use it, do not use it, but this is a technique I would like to show you. So insert another layer, drag it below content, and then copy this frame and paste it here. I don't need it. Okay, now lock both of the layers, text and content, and change it effect. Now I'd like to get rid of the, what happened, I can't see. No. Okay, get rid of the line color, selecting everything, and now I'll change it to solid red, and selecting it, I'll convert it to a symbol, and this time I'll make it a movie clip. I don't need to name it anything. Okay, name it button blur, so that I can find it easily here, button blur. Okay, now selecting this button blur, I'll click add filter, and here I will click blur, and I'll select here high, and then I will increase the blur X to 50 and Y to 50. This is too much, I think. Okay, let's test it. Okay, I test it. Yes, you see the blur effect. And that is what I wanted, but this is too much. I'll make it a bit smaller, or I will reduce the blur 20, and if I test it, and I think it is okay. And if you want to change the color, just go inside and change the color. I want to change it to white, despite I can't see here, but when I change the color of my stage, I can see that. Okay, I can see it now. If I change my stage color, I'll be able to see that. Test it, you see, and it looks more beautiful than it was before after changing the stage color. And I will use this button for everywhere. Okay, so my button has been created, and now I want to have a button to here, game over win. I'll change this stage color to white. Okay, to I'll remove this from stage and drag the game over win. It is not necessary to drag it over stage, but I did it. And now by double clicking I'll go inside, and then I should separate the text and the background here too. Text and paste in place and rename it to BG as we did for the level complete win. And now I'll insert another layer and I'll name it button, and then I'll drag this button here, and is it okay? I think it is okay. Here I'll put it here. First align and see whether it is on center or not. Okay, here. And now I'll click it, selecting it, I'll right click and make a duplicate. So duplicate symbol and make it back button. Here you see back button, and now double clicking I'll change the text. I'll change the text of it saying back, and similarly I'll delete it here. Similarly I'll go to the game complete win, not game complete win, game menu win, and I'll drag it on stage, and then double click and go inside, and then I'll insert another layer. Within this layer button I should put the text here. It's okay, no problem. And here I'll drag the button. I can either drag this or this one, no problem. I'll drag this one, sorry, this one, and here it's play button, it's okay. And I'll copy this one, paste again, and I'll make another copy and paste. This is this okay, or does it look good or not? No, I'll align it like this way. Okay, and put the text a little bit up, and then selecting everything I'll put it here. Okay, I think. And this one is my play button, and this one should be about button, and this one should be high score button. And selecting this I'll make a duplicate symbol, and as this will be about button I'll type about button and change the text about, and back to the first, and selecting this, make another duplicate, high score button, and change the text high score is not fitting, so I will change, have to make it smaller, or okay, make it 20 and it will be fit, I think, but it is not matching with the other text, so I'll just type here scores and make it 25. I'll think about it later on. What should I type here? Okay, no problem. Save it, and now and delete it. And if I test it now, nothing will be happening because I haven't put a menu here. So I will import that menu here on the first frame. Okay, and so I have to also change the label name here saying menu. And now I want that game menu win to be appear here when I start the game. So I'll see how did I put the game over win. So I'll copy everything from here. Copy. Did I make a class of it? Yes, I did. So no problem. Copy and paste it here, and have to change the min menu, and this one max menu, same concept, and this one game menu win array, this one game menu update, and change also this one, and this function is not necessary, and when this one is necessary, when game menu win added, game menu win added, change this and change this one min menu, and this one max menu, min menu plus plus min menu equal to be max menu, and here min menu equal to 5. Then I'll import this game menu in. So here I'll type, delete everything, I'll type var game menu win colon game menu in class equal to be new game menu win, game menu win dot x equal to be stage dot width divided by 2, and game menu win dot y equal to be stage dot height divided by 2, and add child this game menu win and put it into the class of game menu win array dot push this game menu win. And now if I test, I should see the game menu win first, and it is done. And now I want, when I click this play button, I want to go to the gameplay. So here I'll make a custom function for a click event listener for this menu, and click that button of this play button. But first I have to give an instant name of all of these buttons. So this one would be play button, this one about button, and this one score button. Okay, now here I'll make a custom function saying function menu button click handler, or menu button clicked when menu button click. Okay, menu btn clicked, and void, and here I'll make a for loop for var hem integer equal to 0, m less than menu, this game menu in array dot length m plus plus var current game menu win colon game menu win equal to be game menu win array m. And now I want to make a click event listener of that button. So game menu win dot play button dot add event listener, and it would be mouse event dot click and menu click handler. But I have 3 buttons here, 3 buttons. If I use this click event listener, then I have to separately make other 2 click handler. So here I'll just current game menu dot add event listener. Now here I will create a function of this click handler, function menu click handler event mouse event, and now I will use switch statement, but it is difficult because if I type here current game menu win dot play button colon break, let me show you what happened. If I type here this and if I test it, it says label must be simple identifier. Oh, it is not recognized. This current play button, sorry, I did not type here switch even dot target, and now it will show me the actual error. Okay, yes, I think expecting case level or expecting colon switch even to target. Now play button, it is not working properly. So to make it work properly, just get rid of everything. Here just copy this for loop again and paste it here and get rid of the click event listener. And now here type switch event dot target, and now type case break case break. As I have got 3 buttons, I'll type 3 cases, case break. And in case of this current game menu in dot play button, and for others about button, and this one should be score button. I think it is okay. If I test it, and it is okay, I think, showing no error. And now play about score. Now when I play this button, I want this entire movie clip should be removed and take me to the game. So here when I click play button, I want to remove everything and go to the game. And similarly when I about button, same cases. So I'll make another custom function here. Okay, sub custom function actually. So here I'll type, comment it out, I'll type here function remove, sorry, I should have typed here remove game menu win. So remove menu win, I'll just copy this one, get rid of this click handler, and here I'll just game menu array dot splice G and 1, and then remove child, okay. If I just copy this and paste it here, it should work, but this is not the most effective way to remove anything. You should remove anything inside click, not click handler, inside enter frame event listener. So here I'll create a variable called saying remove menu, and it will be boolean equal to be false, and when play button is clicked, remove menu will be true, and about button the same case, and when the score button will be the same case. And now here I'll type if remove menu then I'll copy this function and execute it on the enter frame event listener, and then if I test it, it should remove this game menu here. Test it, saying an error M. I should have typed here M. Okay, no problem. And if I click on any of this button, it should remove. No, it is not removing. Why? Here, remove menu, if remove menu equal to 2, let's see whether it is working or not. To trace it, trace the play button, click. No, it is not working. Not any of these buttons working. So when menu button click, I didn't add it here on the click on the enter frame event listener. That's why it was not working. Sorry guys, it's my mistake. I should have paste it here before I start this remove menu in. Okay, now if I test it, it should work, and it is working fine. Okay, and it will be working for every button. Click about. Okay, it is done, removed. And now I don't need this. When it is everything is removed, I want to go to that main game. I'm thinking to give a duration and then go. So okay, as we used the duration here when the game is complete and game is over, similarly we'll use here a set timeout function. Okay, it is not necessary, but I will use everywhere this function, because it is better we use this. Okay, so here I'll create a set timeout, and this time I'll name it play duration, and duration would be half a second, and here I'll type the function name. Set timeout function this play duration, and void, and here I'll type go to and stop where the game, and I'll remove this event listener, and this I don't need anything, because this function is executing on the event listener. So if I remove this one, everything will be removed automatically. So control test, when I click play, it should take me to the game. Removing everything after 0.5 seconds, it should take me to the main game. Yes, and that is what I wanted. And here if I start the game, nothing happens. Let me show you something. If I click and then I start the game. So first thing first, here when I click play button and it's take me to here I have to type here stage dot focus this, and this dot focus rect equal to be false. And if I start the game, play, and here it will not, oh, okay, it is working without clicking. I thought that it will be only working on the dot swf. Okay, it is working. It is done. For this menu and for this play button, not others button, I'll think about it later on. And now when the game is over and it take me to the game over, let me show you, uncomment this and change this game levels to 1. Test, play game, and here when I hit the maze, take me game over, and I want when I click this back button, it take me to the menu again. Okay, so this one I will keep the main game behind every frames. Okay, so my main game is here. This one is game complete. I want game complete to be ahead of game over. Okay, it doesn't matter whether you put it here or here or here, because I have used here level. So whatever event listener or click event listener you make, it will take you to its level. So now here I have the game. So this one is game over. So here I have to make an event listener for click event listener for this back button, but first I have to give this back button an instant name, saying back button, and then here I will make the similar for loop to make a click event listener for this back button, like this one, menu click handler. So here I'll type game over click handler. I'll type a function game over click handler void, and here I'll type for. Here I have already typed here, so I'll copy this, paste it, and remove this, and here I'll type current game over win dot back button, as we give this button an instant name back button. So I don't need need to have switch statement here because I have only one button here. So current game over back button dot add event listener add eventlistener add event, did I make misspelling, add event listener, and it would be a mouse event and dot click, and the function name should be, how did I type for the menu click handler. So here I'll type game over click handler, and here I'll type function game over click handler event mouse event, and similarly I have to copy this for loop, remove this one, and make a variable what I made for menu. I made for menu remove menu. So here I'll make remove var remove game over colon boolean equal to be false, and when I click here remove game over equal to be true, and this time no mistake, copy this and paste it on enter frame event listener, and now make a custom function to remove this whole game over win. So function when, what I have typed for the menu, I typed the similar way, remove menu win. So when remove game over win, not when, remove game over win and void, and copy the same for loop, paste it here, delete this one, and here game over win array dot splice g1 remove child current game over win, and put a condition here similarly as we did for menu. If this remove game over is true, then this function will be executing. Copy this remove game over win, paste it inside event listener and execute it, and when game over, and if I click the back button, the game remove the game over win should be removed. Okay, test it, saying an error. Add event listener back button BACK. Sorry, now it should work. Okay, play game, and when I hit game over, playback removed. And now I want to remove this one, as well as I'd like to go to the main menu. So I will use the similar fashion here, set timeout function. Okay, here I will use when remove game over is true, as well as set timeout game over duration 500. Similar fashion, similar way, copy this one, function void, I should comment this one. You can change your function name anything you'd like to, okay, but I am giving this one because I don't know what I am typing. I am just typing what is coming to my head. I am just typing it, okay, no problem. And now here this function has been executed here, and here I'll type go to and stop menu, as well as I'll remove this event listener. You see here a lot of function. You may ask me, why should you type this way, don't use this function, you could have typed this way. Okay, but I use this one because I have already created a game using this technique and I am successful here. You see the Black Samurai game where I have used the same technique. There's nothing on my stage, and every function I have used this for loop to remove and edit everything. I use this for loop and my game is running very fine, I think, and that's why I am using this and I am showing you how I use this for loop. Okay, and I think there are some people who may like this and there are some people who may not, but nothing harm to be learning. Okay, if I test it now, play and game over and back to menu, and here on the game over win, here I have created a for loop for click event listener for the back button. I don't need this for loop here because I have used only one button, and that's it. Save it, because I don't need here for loop, because here I click back button and this function I have make this function for this back button. So if I test it again, it should work. Play, hit, game over, back, and it is working fine. And now for this game complete win, I think I have had a lot for today, and in the next tutorial I'll edit here button. Before I start making this tutorial, I'll add button, and whatever text I need to show you here I'll type that, and that's it, I think. And one more thing, in this tutorial, in this specific tutorial of maze game, I'll not discuss about the course, the highest course, because I have a lot of other tutorials where I have discussed about how to save high score in the leaderboard, but here I'll try to save the game level using share object, and that's why I need to make practice. No problem, I think I can do that. And guys, if you think that this tutorial is helpful to you and you like this tutorial and you have learned something from this tutorial, please do subscribe me, put a lot of comments, share this video, and that's it. Assalamu alaikum.